please let me know. I think I can read the chat. Maybe. I don't know. Why do they make mobile streaming such a pain? Wait, I didn't check if I was using the right microphone. Okay, it is. Sure. Does that work? Dude, I don't even know. I Okay. Okay. I've got it. Some of you have me added on social media like Discord. If the stream is working, message me on Discord saying that both the YouTube and Twitch are working. There are so many mosquitoes. The things I do for you guys, this is such an annoying and frustrating setup, but I wanted to do this for you guys. I woke up early. I carried a propane tank to the Home Depot. Then I got an Uber driver to drive me home with a propane tank. I looked like a freak, but I got home. So please tell me that the stream is working. Please. Come on. I know some of you get stupid mosquito. Why are you landing on my phone? It's like 80 degrees out. And I'm here in a furry tank top. Oh, wait, hang on. I got a Discord DM. Oh, thank you, Milk. Oh, we're up, we're here. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. So got a blowtorch. That's for lighting this furnace here, which unfortunately is gonna have to be off camera. There's no way I can fit that in frame. What a mess. Well, hopefully the audio works fine. I think I need to lower the camera a bit more. Yeah, there. Perfect. Maybe I can read chat. Maybe I show it on stream. I don't know how to use this site. I feel like I'm a boomer. I'm just okay. I see one chat message. Can I expand this? Can I expand the preview? How do I? Let me view it. Dude, I'm so bad at this. I mean, it's not my job yet, so this is wow. Yeah, I'm sorry about all of this. Please say that the stream is actually horizontal and not vertical. Can I minimize this? Oh, okay. Okay, it is long ways. Cool. I can like see the chat in like the corner. It's such a bad setup. I have a like remote charger dangling from the tripod with my camera just so it doesn't die midstream. So of course I'm wearing my transsexual furry hackers tank top because it is like 80 degrees right now. Oh wait, hold on. Get that fast. Hoping the furnace will keep away some of the mosquitoes. But yeah, no, this is. Oh no, I've done this at nighttime. This is like one of the safest I've ever done with this. I'm more worried about the stream. I have a visor for safety. I don't. That's like the one spot that you don't want sparks to get is your eyeballs. Hang on. We have a fire extinguisher. I've never had to use one, but I have one just in case. Oh, the phone? Yeah, well, I have it charging. Fire extinguisher, though? Gloves, tongs, and two hammers. We're going to start with the big one, although the big one is a little too big. It's a heavy hammer. It's like what? 4 pounds? Which, for a hammer, is heavy. All right. So I have a bit of scrap metal here. There we go. That should be good. Can you guys hear me all right? Like, is the audio fine? I just want to make sure I have everything working properly. Because it should be using this right here as my microphone. But, who knows? Okay, that's all right. Perfect. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this metal out of the bag. Now, obviously, put it here, and I just want to straighten this piece out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and flatten it a bit. Because this scrap metal is a bit bent from what I was using it previously for. That's why you're not supposed to do it like that. But it'll be a little bent. I'm sure that's fine. The camera sucks. I don't have much control over it. That's why I have this thing. Ball peen hammer. Oh wait, it's not? Okay, well then I don't know what to do. Maybe if I put both in, it'll work. Is that better? I mean, I hope so. Set it to high. It's been a long day. And I've only been awake for like 4 hours. So let me see if I can get the like. Oh, I turned off the video. I was using the wrong one. Okay, that should fix it. Okay, it's louder. I should be using these microphones. I don't think the audio is going to be very good on these, but at least you'll be able to hear me. I don't have the money to invest in like a really good setup. Like it sucks, but it's the truth. Mm. Stupid like flat pieces of metal are a pain to get out. You have to like flip them on their side. But these are metal leather gloves for metal work. I have some Gatorade over. No, that's Powerade. I have some Powerade to stay hydrated. Whew. Transsexual furry hackers t-shirt. Let's go. Well, it's crap. The tank top. Not crap, but I'm not used to being awake at this hour. This is sleepy hours for me. I don't know. Like, you guys wanted this. I wanted this. I figured I should. Alright, I'm gonna grab the metal again. Okay. Thinking flatten it a bit. Or at least try. It's cooling down really fast. Still getting eaten up by mosquitoes. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. Thirsty already. Sorry for the drinking noises. I need to replace this furnace as well. It's starting to fall apart. Screw up the other. Screw it. Big hammer! I have to like choke up on the big hammer more. It works faster, but it's harder to use. It's slower too. But it makes progress so much faster. So I like to use the big hammer for the like grunt work, the initial steps, and then the small hammer when I. Oh yeah, no, bug spray would have been a good idea. I don't own any bug spray or sunscreen, so. Dude, all these stupid bugs. And then, of course, it's also just really hot. It's like 80 degrees today. These nails keep the anvil in place, but this wood is really hard, so I haven't hammered them all the way in yet. I mean, it should work, but it's not ideal. This log is also a bit too high. You're supposed to have it be a lot lower. But the issue with that is the old log was rotting, so I had to replace it. There's like some bug holes in here. It's also just fun to remove the bark. Although this is not the right tool for the job, I'm just playing around. So I hope this is all you guys envisioned it to be. This is such a bad stream. I wish I was better at this, but no, I'm not. First time doing like an IRL stream. Is it heated up enough? I'm gonna let it heat up a little more. There are a few logs off camera that I can sit on to rest. I got like 5 hours of sleep because I wanted to wake up early for this. But it's my day off. I don't even have work later, bruh. Yeah, I was like, you know what? My audience is mostly Europe, so I want to stream at an hour where I think they're going to be awake, which is really early for me. And then, it's not too early, so my American audience can also join in. So, this is the best time for it, but it sucks to be awake this early. Oh, what is that? Roly poly! No, come here, come here. No, come here. Whoa, look at the funny guy. Whoa, look at him go. Whoa.
This is a silly individual. Whoa. What would he make? What would he make if he was doing the blacksmithing? Bug moment. Whoa. Got the roly poly. What is he rolling and what is he pulling? We may never know. All right, buddy. I'm gonna let you go. Back onto the log from whence you came. Oh, go onto the log. Bro did not want to get off my hand. I think he liked it. But I got a blacksmith, and I don't want the roly poly getting burnt. Dude, I love isopods. They're so funny. Isopods and crustaceans are like maybe the funniest species. Like they don't even have to do anything. They just look so silly with like and the way they move. I love it. I love it. Crustaceans are goated, honestly. Now, if I was doing casting, I would want a lot more protection, but blacksmithing is a lot safer than casting. The thing with casting is you don't want to spill molten metal on yourself. Like with this, worst that happens is I drop it on my like leg, like what almost happened there. Slipped out of the little tongs that I have. But worst happens is I drop it on like a leg or like maybe a little piece of oxide flakes off and lands on my arm or hand, which that's a mild burn. It's not that bad at all. But if you spill molten metal on your leg or your arm, the thing is, it sticks to your skin. So not only will it burn you with the initial contact, but it'll keep burning as it cools down from 2,000 to 1,000 to 500 to 200 to 100. It'll keep burning you the whole time it's stuck to your skin. At least with like a little flake of oxide that just sticks to you, comes right off. If you drop it on your leg, that's like maybe a little bit of contact, then it comes off. If it lands on your foot, you like flick it away. It's not that bad. If you spill aluminum, which melts at, I believe, 1,600, maybe it's 1,800. No, I think 1,800 is bronze, 2,000 is copper. But if you spill, honestly, even zinc, which is 800, I believe, on your leg, it's going to stick and it's going to burn the whole time. And those are nasty burns. So that's why when you're doing metal casting, you want to cover every bit of your body that you can. The Thor hammer would be impractical. There's no reason to have a hammer that big and heavy. That would be so impractical. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. If someone commissioned me to, then sure. But that's just a big block of steel or tungsten, or maybe aluminum if you don't want it to be that heavy, at least for metals. Could maybe hollow it out, but at that point, you're just kind of defeating the purpose. But yeah, With weapons, you don't want them to be heavy. You want weapons to be light. You want them to be nimble. Because if I strike at you with a hammer, it's really heavy. It's overcommittal. Like, see? I can't, like, I mean, I'm using, like, the momentum a little bit, but, like, let's say I go, takes a little bit of recovery. That's with the heavy one. Now, let's say, grab the light one. A lot faster. More nimble. Now, of course, you'd want this to be on a longer pole to be more effective, but it's light, it's more nimble. Yeah, I could probably do King Arthur's sword. I mean, I'm not. It'd take a lot of practice. I don't know if I'm there yet, but I could probably do it. Oh, it canonically has bad weight in the mythology? Yeah. No, Thor's hammer would be so impractical. Also, it's already been done by other YouTubers. They've made Thor's hammer. So, I mean, why do something that I don't think is worth doing and that someone else has already done? It's kind of the way I see it. You need to like grab it here on the small end so that way. Come on. I'm waiting too long. So the hard thing I've learned is that it's hard to get a good grip on the metal with tongs. Unless you're using a specialized tool, it's just incredibly difficult to get a good grip without it sliding and moving around. Maybe I just suck. Maybe it's a skill issue. Maybe I'm using the wrong shaped metals. Maybe I should be using something more square or cylindrical. Maybe I should be using a standing furnace instead of whatever this is. I don't know. But it is hot. It'd be awesome if there was a deer behind me during this. There are deer in this area. I like deer. They're really fun. Beautiful creatures. And they just kind of mind their business, walking around, eating grass, eating leaves. They're funny. I like them. You can also see like some leaves and pine straw here. I think there was a rat trying to build its nest here again, which is really funny. That anvil mouse, bro, had unfinished business. He wanted to make something else. So, I mean, I don't think this is going to get done today, although I have a while, so I could probably. It would just take a while. I also have a different piece of metal we could work on that's probably a lot closer. But with that one, I feel like there would be a lot of scrap. And it would probably be even harder to hold. So I want to use a smaller piece of metal, which is what we have here. Even if I have to do more to reshape it, I'm wasting less metal by doing so. Because there's nothing else I would do with this piece. I'd cut off the rest of it for making a axe. No, it was a hatchet, but still. See ya. Have a good day. Not sure how long I plan on doing this, but it's something I've been wanting to figure out for a while, so I really should take full advantage of it, even if it is incredibly hot. I mean, at least it's not going to rain today, I checked. You can't do this in the rain, it's bad for the equipment. All right, time to grab it again. We ball. Let's go. The tongs are getting really hot. I think I'm gonna lower the temperature of the furnace. Hope you all are doing good. I'm It's been a long day, but it's just getting started, and we're just getting into it. I actually have no idea how long I've been live, but we're gonna go for a bit longer. You can tell I am sweating. Not as bad as I was earlier, surprisingly, but it's really hot. Mosquitoes. I'd love to have a better forging setup or IRL stream setup. I think that's the dream. Get my own place, have a garage set up for blacksmithing, have a few cameras set up, some monitors so I can look at chat and check if the stream is healthy. I have a few cameras set up around the workshop so I can move around, switch cameras, maybe record something, do a time lapse. That'd be nice. Maybe have some more tools, some better tongs that don't slip every time. These are better tongs than the ones I had, which that says a lot. I need to replace this furnace. It's falling apart. The insulation is coming out. This was my starter furnace, though. It's lasted me a good few years, which means it's durable. It's beautiful. As I've used it, it's oxidized into a really pretty rainbow color. I'll probably show it off at the end of stream, but I don't know. I enjoy doing blacksmithing as a hobby. The dream, of course, is to make it a profession. I'd love to do this for a career. I I don't enjoy my current job of dealing with customers. It's a good job. It has good hours. It pays fine. My boss is pretty chill. I actually really like my boss. She's awesome. But got the isopod back. Whoa, the roly poly. Focus. Focus on it. Dude, I love this funny little guy. But it'd be awesome if I could make a career out of this, or gaming, or political commentary. Because I enjoy my hobbies. I enjoy creating things on the internet. I enjoy cyberbullying politicians. I enjoy blacksmithing. I enjoy talking to you guys. It's nice to have a bit of a community now. People who tune into my stuff, watch my streams, my YouTube videos, who recognize me at conventions. It's really rewarding. And then, of course, there's the haters, the hate watchers. They're funny. I like them too. They're kind of silly. I don't know. I enjoy this a lot. I would love to continue to do it for as long as I can. I mean, I've made a lot of friends through the internet, and the internet has helped me stay in touch with some friends that I probably wouldn't have otherwise. Although I've found a little less enjoyment in gaming. Maybe it's because I've played through most of my library and I've gotten a little tired of the games that I currently have. But I've been spending more time in nature. And of course, still love the internet, all the things I've done on here, all the things I can do on here. It's nice to get outside, enjoy funny little creatures like this guy. It's nice to do things. Although it's nice when I get the opportunity to merge the two of them, spending time in nature and online. Like when I find little bugs and I post YouTube shorts about them, I'm like, whoa, look at these silly gooses. And then, of course, there's this, the blacksmithing stream. It's great to share two of my hobbies, streaming and blacksmithing, even if the setup is scuffed, even if going out, buying the propane, getting home with it, using restream.io, which I've never used before, and kind of sucks, but, you know, it allows me to do this, which is nice. I wouldn't be able to dual stream on my phone without it. It's just kind of, it was really annoying to set up. But the fact that I get to do this, it's nice. I feel very grateful. I feel lucky to have the material set up. Even if money is tight right now, even if I'm not doing well financially, at least for the past few months, I'll recover. I have stable income. I can afford rent. I can buy groceries. I can afford propane. Even if things are a little tight or hard at times, I know I can get through it. I have good support networks. I have friends who care about me. I have this as one of my socializing outlets. I get to ramble to you guys. I get to say things. I get to be a little funny girl on the internet. I get to be mean to politicians who are pretty awful. I get to advocate for rights, trans rights, immigrant rights, all of it. I get to hopefully improve the world that I live in. I try to do a lot of it through the internet, but it's also important to remember the real aspect of it. Going out and meeting people, organizing, attending protests, which I haven't done as much recently, unfortunately. I would love to attend some more protests, but, organize a little more. But working night shift does make that hard. I have to wake up really early if I want to get anything done during like normal people hours. Which, it's my fault. I chose night shift. I don't have to work night shift. I'm not being forced to. But I like night shift. My job is easier. I just prefer being awake at night. Night is really cool, but, it comes with some inconveniences. How do you cool so fast? I need to stop using this hammer. And maybe grab a different pair of tongs. I'm going to look at what I have. I'll be back. I'm not going too far. I don't know if the audio will break up, but I need to go over to my shed. I keep my tools in. Let's see what I have. No, I think all my tools are in my room. I do, however, have a different piece of metal I can work on. Might be easier to hold. We'll see. Alright, I'm back. I got a different piece of metal now. It's a screw that I was hammering. It's a little big, but better shape. I'm hoping it'll work better for what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a knife, but I don't want to make one that's too big in that screw. It's a massive screw, but it might work. I just need to only use part of it and straighten it out a bit more. I hope you guys are enjoying. I didn't plan this out super well. I didn't put as much thought into it or preparation as I probably should have. It's kind of an impulse thing. I was like, you know what? We're doing the blacksmithing stream tomorrow. And I'm glad that I'm doing it. It's nice to finally get this into a live stream format instead of recording it middle of the night, posting it to YouTube raw footage. I'm really hoping I got it all working properly, but nothing to do now but keep going until I reach the natural conclusion. And then I can go back and check the VOD and hopefully see everything still up properly. I can go delete the old failed ones that didn't work, but it is what it is. Mosquitoes, I hate these things. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little in between cold and hot, is what I feel right now. I feel both cold and hot simultaneously. I don't know why. It's a good anvil. It's 100 pounds right there. 100 pounds of steel. I got it off Temu. Really good deal. I think it was like $100, which for a 100-pound anvil is a steal. They're usually like double or triple that price. I mean, they still delivered it, and I can pick it up. I wonder if I can do that right now. That's too hot. I'm not gonna touch that. All right, we ball. Probably go get my other pair of tongs, but I don't really feel like going back inside. And it's not smart to leave something like this unattended. This is girl maxing. I'm girl bossing right now. Conservatives, you may not like it, but this is what they're this is what woke is trying to spread. They're trying to make girls masculine. They're trying to have blacksmithing women, trans women. It's trantifa. We cannot keep allowing this. How could they? Girls are supposed to make sandwich, not be buff and woke. This is propaganda that I'm doing right here. Trans girl blacksmithing? I don't know about that. My skin is really dry right here. I don't know why, but I've been applying lotion. I haven't really been working out too much over the summer, but let's go ahead and see. It's like okay. I mean, I'm still really skinny. I don't get to work out as much as I'd like because the rock wall is closed over the summer. At least I think it is. It's a lot less convenient to go exercise. Although I have been doing a lot more walking around my neighborhood at nighttime. I looked like a freak the other night. I was just walking around the neighborhood with a lamp strapped to my chest, Pokemon Go on my phone. You know, Pokemon Go to the polls. That's such a funny line. I loved when she said that. Uh, no, we're having fun. I'm enjoying life. Been finding more of my style, finding things I enjoy. I don't really give into pessimism like I see a lot of people doing. A lot of confidence. my future and the future of the country as long as we can keep this progressive momentum going. We have we have a real chance here to do the right thing and improve material conditions for not only people like me, but people like you. We have a chance to fight for what's right. We have a chance to improve material conditions. Free healthcare. I would love that so much right now, but we don't have that. Affordable housing would be nice. I may never be able to afford a house, at least not in this economy. I mean, I try to keep my bank account at $5,000. I try not to go too far below it, which right now I am. I try to have that buffer in case of emergencies. And unfortunately, I'm a little below that right now. I'm recovering, but I'm below my threshold that I try to maintain. What are you gonna do? Not much. Still, though, only so much you can do. I do my best to support candidates and campaigns that I think will improve the lives of me and others. Do my best to advocate for what's right. Also, it's good to not sacrifice fun, you know? Life, it's short. You gotta enjoy it while you can. That's what we're doing here. Blacksmithing, we're chatting, we're enjoying ourselves. I hope you guys are having fun watching, listening to me ramble. Usually I'll listen to music while I blacksmith. Music or politics, you know, throw on like some political commentary and just listen to it as I hammer the metal. But it's nice to throw on some folk music, you know, some old music back before folk and country were completely astroturfed, overrun by corporations and right-wing propaganda. Because you may not know this, but folk music used to be really progressive. Folk and country, you know, union songs, fighting against unfair hiring practices, wage cuts. One of my personal favorite songs is 16 Tons by, I think Tennessee Ernie Ford did the cover of it. But still, it's a song criticizing the unfair working conditions of the mining industry. You know, a lot of old folk songs like that have a lot of revolutionary spirit in them. They have a lot of fighting against corporations, fighting for the working class. There's another one. Which side are you on? It's been covered so many times I don't even know who the original one of it is, but it's a song about unions. And I mean, you got to pick a side whether you're going to stand with the unions or the corporations. And I like that energy from a lot of older folk music. And I wish a lot of modern stuff kept that going. But I can't play it on stream, unfortunately, because I'll get copyright striked. A lot of the music is from the, I believe, 1940s, which is just barely outside of the uh, public domain range. Gotta wait like another 10 years or something. But I believe you can cover songs without any copyright issues. That is transformative. Not a good singer, but I might do a little off memory. Come on, you good workers, good news to all tell. How the good old union has come in here to dwell. Which side are you on? 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 Workers can. No, I'm doing that out of order. You will tell me how you can. I don't know that one off memory very well. Some people say that a man is made out of mud. Poor man's made of muscle and blood, and skin and bones. Mind that's weak and a back that's strong. Load 16 times. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. See me coming better. Step aside. Slide 'em in, dude. Slide 'em in down. One fist of iron and the other's. I love that song. I suck at singing though, so won't torture you guys further. I do usually listen to folk music while I do this. Folk or politics, which both are political. Arguably overtly so. All right. Moving on from the big hammer to the small hammer. 16-ounce ball peen hammer. They'll will help straighten things out a little more fine detail, but we'll see how it goes. I really wish I had a belt sander. It'd make things a lot easier in the sanding process. I have a grinder, but it's not a sander. It's a lot harder to get a bevel on the edge, but we'll do our best here. I took a blacksmithing class once. It was fun. I should go back. 'Cause now that I'm more knowledgeable on the process, I think I could learn more going back a second time, figuring things out, seeing what I'm doing wrong, what tools I should invest in, what my setup should look like. Because I am very slow at this. I'm not super good yet, but we're getting there. I've made some pretty good stuff. All right, should be good. Most of my blacksmithing experience is making canes. I don't really make knives as often, but it's good to go outside my comfort zone. And I need a knife, so might as well, right? It's part of blacksmithing, making stuff that you need. Stuff that you'll use. That's not right. I'd like to get better at this. It's a fun hobby. It's a cool hobby. Get a lot of questions, a lot of aura farming. But I'm still relatively new. I'm still learning the trade. Part of the beauty in it is embracing the imperfections and flaws. I don't like having something with too perfect of a look, too shiny of an appearance, usually. Partially because I can't get there. Partially because I think there's a bit of charm in having something a little more rustic, a little more amateur, a little more unique, has some personality to it. You go for something a little too normal, a little too boring, blends in with a lot of the rest of the stuff. Stupid mosquitoes. All right, let's give it another go. This is probably the most boring part of blacksmithing is waiting for the metal to heat back up. Maybe I wait too long, maybe I don't wait long enough. I don't know. I go until it glows. Then I pull it out. There we go. Need to flatten that out a bit more. And then we can move on to grinding, which, you know what? Maybe we'll do a little bit of that on stream. Who knows? It's a maybe, though. Probably not, because I'll need to put on my respirator and move everything. How long have I been going for? Let's see. Okay, an hour. It's not bad. Hope you guys are enjoying things. I actually have no idea how many of you are watching, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta do things. This may get 4 views, but that's okay. There's a lot of big flies, and I can't tell if they're house flies or a different kind. They look like house flies, but I don't know. Not a bug expert, despite me grabbing the roly-poly. Back again. Sorry, I'm getting a little lost in thought, a little spacing out, I guess. Happens. Dang it. I'm thinking we kind of want to pinch it off here. Maybe I don't have the right tools for doing that. I'll have to return to that later. I bought a big pack of Gatorade for this or Powerade because I knew I'd get thirsty. And I'm exercising a lot, so I want to stay hydrated. Now I gotta decide what to do after this. Because I could go back inside, fall asleep. Of course, I shower first, maybe shave a bit. Fall asleep, then do some gaming when I wake up. Or I could see if any of my friends are available, see if they want to hang out. Could see if maybe I go down to the local game store, play some games, buy some games, look at games, I don't know. We'll see. I have options. Stupid fly. It looks like a drain fly. I hate those things. Actually, might have been a fruit fly. I don't know the difference. Both tiny and annoying. And live in my bathroom. Hate those things. Been trying to get them out. I don't even have anything for them to eat. They just, I guess, like it. I have a project I've been working on. It's a Skarmory cane. I'm going to cast it out of bronze. I like the project, but I've had... Whoa. Okay, the log rolled. That's great. Yeah, love that. What's under here? Is there any fun bugs? Nope, no fun bugs. Just a few ants. That sucks. I don't remember what I was saying anymore. Sitting down the log and then it rolling threw me off. Whoa, roly poly! Hold on. This is a different one, I think. Whoa, there's 3! Yo. Dude, who up rolling they poly? Love those little guys. Isopods and crustaceans. Some of my favorite little dubious individuals on this planet. It's hard to get sillier than an isopod or a crustacean. Have you ever seen like shrimp or like a lobster just scuttling around, swimming about? Well, I guess it's shrimp that swim. Lobsters kind of scuttle. Crabs are funny too, but I prefer lobster or crawfish. Dude, crawfish are so funny. And tasty. I like crawfish. They're yummy. If cooked right, you need to season them well. Alright. I think I'm going to try and straighten this out so that I don't have a crooked blade. There we go. I need to flatten the sides so I can make it a little longer here. Not bad. We're close. I think I'm going to go for a bit longer. It's going to be a bit of a shorter stream, I think, because progress is slow, and I think once I get it to the right general shape, I can sand the rest away. Although, that's not what you're supposed to do in blacksmithing. Part of the art of blacksmithing is minimizing the amount of lost material, so maybe I don't. Maybe I keep going. We'll see. I plan to... What is that? I don't know, it's like a fly, but like it's like... Whoa, there's multiple. I think they're like pupating. Like turning into flies. Whoa, that's freaky. Anyways. I don't know. Did a lot of rambling earlier. I think I'm out of topics to ramble on. Although, never really finished rambling. There's always something to yap about. Something to happen, something to discuss. Say a lot of things to fill the empty space. I don't really leave myself alone in the quiet. It's a habit I developed in high school before I started my anxiety meds. My worst moments of mental health were when I was left alone with my thoughts for an extended period of time. I would kind of spiral, get in my head. Which is why I'd spend my time on my phone, playing video games, talking to friends. Kept my mind occupied. It put me in a better mental space. Because I wasn't in my head, I had a distraction, something keeping me occupied. Now I'm on my anxiety meds, I don't really spiral as much anymore. I don't really spiral in general, actually, but I still keep up with distractions, stimulating myself, listening to music to fill the dead space, playing games to entertain myself, talking to friends, hanging out, because at the end of the day, doing nothing is still depressing, even if I'm not spiraling. It's important to take some time and do things that you enjoy, things that you love. Huh. Little flake got my finger. It's nice to do things you care about, things that are rewarding. It's important to exercise. It's important to get out of the house. It's important to educate yourself, learn more about the world around you. It's not bad. I think I'm going to leave that there. Usually you want to heat quench things, fill something up with water and then dunk it, but I don't really have water. I didn't grab my Home Depot bucket. But then again, I do need it to be soft. So, yeah, because that'll make the grinding process easier. Grinding and filing. I'm pretty happy with where I left off, so I think that's going to be the end of the stream. I will show you guys my setup, though. Just give me a second. This was a nice stream. I enjoy doing this sort of thing. I like yapping. I like having people who listen to me yap. It's nice. Alright. So this is my setup. Got the propane tank here, furnace here. So what we're gonna do is cover this like that, and then I'm going to slowly turn this off. Yeah. I don't. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'll see you next time. I'll figure out how to like end.